Well, hey there again! It's another video! Wow, even I sound surprised. I basically had some spare time after I finished my last job, so I thought, you know what? Gonna finish this comic. So I drew this back in February sometime. I just thought I'd finish this little comic and put it out there, and I may as well record myself doing it because it gives me something to put on my channel. So I'm still working on this January video. It's frustrating because the January video was originally heavily based on New Year's resolutions, and I need to reword a few things because it's still relevant because most of the video talks about making small changes that make a difference in your life rather than focusing on big immediate changes like people do in their New Year's resolutions and why they fail so much. So it's still really relevant and I still would really like to put in the effort to finish it, but I just need to rescript a little bit of it because it's so heavily like, yay, happy New Year's, guys! And well, that was almost 3 months ago, so maybe not do that. So basically, I've started up a Tumblr, so Amy Write Meow, look it up if you want to. You know, Tumblr's a little bit more friendly for sharing and reblogging and, you know, whatever it is you want to do. It can get passed along a little bit easier than Instagram, which is just you see it and then it's kind of gone forever unless you're following that person, especially if it's comics and they get lost. So this is a little comic. It's not a brilliant comic, but I just thought, damn, I need to make something and I need to make it now. It was just an impulsive little drawing. Back in January or February, I started trying to do some interval training after a friend of ours, a friend of the family is a marathon. She likes to run marathons, not all the time, but frequently. She runs. Okay, she runs. And she was saying to me, I was telling her about when I was in London trying to get fit and running miles and miles a few days a week and not seeing any results. And she was saying, oh, well, you know, I don't even do that. I do interval training to train for my long distance running. And she basically said, you only need like 20 minutes or 30 minutes of running. So what I did was we have a treadmill back home here and I just started going on the treadmill. So at least on the treadmill, you know how much you're running and how long you're going for. So yeah, basically I was warming up for 5 minutes, running for 20 minutes, and then warming down for 5 minutes. So it was like a total of 30 minutes. So I was doing 2 minutes of intermediate jogging and then a minute of sprinting, I think. Or maybe it was a minute of jogging and then 30 seconds of sprinting. It wasn't very intensive because I was just starting out, but it was me trying to get into my interval training. But basically, I've recently got a personal trainer. I only do 10 minutes of interval training now, and that's at the end of the session. And oh my goodness, it is so difficult. It's flat out almost sprinting and recovering for a minute and then sprinting for a minute and then recovering for, and it's just when you're already tired from working out and that extra effort, it's so tiring. But it's really enjoyable. And I wanted to make this comic because I see so many, like there's a, you know, I do follow some like fitness inspiration people on Instagram, and I can understand that you need to post pretty pictures on Instagram for people to follow you, but it frustrates me when you see pictures of these people at the gym and they just look perfect. They've got makeup on, they're not sweating, they're posed in a way that's quite you know, attractive, and the reality is nobody looks good at the gym. And you get all sorts of people at the gym. You don't just get extremely attractive, fit people. A lot of the people that are at the gym are average people trying to get fitter. I mean, well, from what I can see at my gym, it may be different in LA depending on what gym you go to. But at my gym, I consider myself a pretty averagely shaped person, and I'm trying to focus on fitness rather than dropping a dress size because I've struggled for too long with trying to do that. So I'm taking a bit of a different approach, trying to say, no, I'm going to hit these goals of fitness and be happy in that, which I think is a lot more healthy. But yeah, I bust my ass at the gym and I look disgusting doing it. But that's good because you're supposed to look gross working out. You're supposed to sweat. You're supposed to scrunch up your face to push that extra bit of weight. You know, I made this silly comic just to show some examples of gross stuff that I've encountered. I don't listen to music generally working out now because I have a trainer, and also exactly the issue that I've illustrated in this comic. I sweat so much that my ears fill up with my sweat, and my earphones fall out. I understand now why people buy headphones with the hooks that go over your ears for the gym, because mine are disgusting. Yeah, but I just look really tired and gross at the end of a session, and it's absolutely great because at least then I know I've done a good workout. I ache the next day. It's an excuse for me to have a nice bath with a bath bomb and spoil myself, and I'm content in that, and I think I'm doing a good thing. Thanks for watching. If you want to follow me on Tumblr on the new blog, feel free. Hopefully my next video will be a proper animation. So stick around and see you soon.